is, y'all. Y'all already know the vibe. Y'all know who it is. Back in the building with another one. This that Hate Me Now podcast. Not just a podcast, but a lifestyle. And if you hate us then you still gonna hate us now. So you already know you got your girl Big Jab in the building. And we got Shaq.
I'm back.
And we got your girl Farrah.
Hey.
And you already know your boy Jay.
What's good, everybody?
Hey guys. So today Jay gonna be kicking the question off because he saw something on social media. So let us hear what you saw.
Yeah, I seen this post on social media and it really caught my attention. And I'm a little baffled because I don't even know how I really felt about this. But this guy met this girl. He wanted to take her out, but she basically stated that I can't go out now because my nails are not done. And they had a whole debate. So my question is, and I actually want to probably start with maybe Shaq. How would you feel about that?
I ain't tricking if you got it, man. For real, for real.
I like that.
Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I done bagged the girl and sent her bread in like the first 3 days. Like, it ain't tricking if you got it, respectfully. And it just gotta make sense. It gotta make sense. It gotta make sense. It gotta make sense. Like I said, I know how to smell energy. You could tell if a girl wanna fuck with you and like she's saying, you know, right now I don't got this to do that. Or you could tell if a girl just got this shit on rotation. You could tell if a girl got 5 different niggas, like, and a girl will dub you in a certain way if you can't do it. Once you know that energy is there, yeah, she's just playing. But I mean, if you want to be with that person, there's tests. You got to pass those tests, bro.
I mean,
I'm with it. Like it's got to make sense. Like a $70 nails.
70.
Call me bad. I'll pay for it.
What
But what's the? No, that's regular. I already know.
she want the rhinestones.
I had a girl that used to forever get stones and designs. That shit was a 150, 200 every time. I'm like,
Oh man.
And she got a personal nail tech. So what you mean?
So hold on.
I seen the Chinese like.
So basically, we telling her we're gonna do your nail, but you better get a French manicure, right?
yeah,
We're gonna keep it basic.
French tip.
A dude is good with me then, because I love me a good French. I don't do all that.
Yeah,
extra
French.
stuff.
Yeah, French. We cool.
Natural French.
Yeah.
It just gotta make sense. Like I said,
get
like,
it.
this test, bro. If I'm interested in you, I'm gonna spend money.
You know what? If I was still in this game, I think I'd be a trick too.
That's tricky.
You know what? I think this is my personal belief. Anytime a man want to sit here and tell you, I'm not paying for this, I'm not paying for that, I'm not paying for this,
He's lying.
you're paying.
Or he just can't do it.
No, either way you look at it, if you can't do it, you're going to pay one way or another. Because you're paying for the dinners, you're probably paying for the Uber rides, probably got a kid, now need a babysitter, you're going to slide in some money. You're still tricking, bro, no matter how you look at it. And why would you want a woman who doesn't want anything, positive out of you?
What do you mean positive out of it?
I mean, so I meet a beautiful woman, right? And she just doesn't want nothing from me at all. She doesn't want no emotion. She doesn't want no finances. She wants nothing.
There's some girls out here doing that.
That means
Yeah, because they got their own.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, she's gonna at least want emotion.
It's something like, what's the purpose?
Yeah,
What's your
Why does
purpose
she
then?
want
If
you?
she don't want
Everybody
nothing,
has
what's
a
the
purpose.
purpose?
Oh,
She don't want emotion and she don't want finances. Like what else?
she just want to have a good night.
And this is my whole thing too, right, Jay? You said that you from the hood, and you say you're dating a girl, and yeah.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Southside Jamaica, Queens, to be exact. Now go ahead.
All right, banger. So this is what I'm saying. You said that you already know, like, if you meet her off the rip and her nails is not done, then it's clipped, right? So
No. It's not clipped. What I'm basically saying to you is, I might know you're a little struggling. If I see you got the the nails, the rhinestones, and then you got like 3 of them missing. Yeah,
So I'm struggling today, right?
No, we're not you.
Yeah, I'm struggling
Not
today.
you. What I'm saying, I mean, Shaq, you seen it before, right? You seen them, they got the hands all done and like 2 of them are missing. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that's like an ultimate turn off for me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like it depends on the profession as well,
It
too.
depends on who did their nails too. There be some
Yeah.
bad nail techs, bro.
Thank you for sharing
But,
that.
like, that can happen, but for me, I'll run and go get my nails done the next day.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not waiting.
What if I caught you that day?
Then you caught me that day, but the next, I'm gonna make sure I make a good impression on you. You're gonna want to see me the next day, and I'm gonna be all the way right.
Because again, we all do know how a lot of men think. We think that if we kick out some bread, that we are gonna get something in return. It's just
So wait, you're
reality.
taking her out in hopes that, all right, she's definitely going to give it up?
What is, yeah.
Yeah.
Say, what's the something in return? Giving it up?
Yeah.
missing me.
Again, that's how most men think.
Yeah.
I'm not, and I don't think I'm being far fetched when I say this. But if you come to me right off the rip after meeting you, saying, "Hey, I need some bread to do this," and I'm gonna take you out to eat, I'm thinking, hopefully, I'm hitting at the end of the night. I'm hoping that I put a good impression on you. So let me get this. Let me look into the camera. She does not owe me anything. What I'm hoping is that I put a good impression out that she's going to give me something in return.
All right,
But she
I have
doesn't
a
owe
question.
me.
As a man, right, that believe in love at first sight and stuff like that, right?
Of course I do.
How do you feel? We're not talking about your wife. We just in general. All right, you went on a date. The date was amazing, right? How and she gave it to you right away. How would you feel about that?
Feel nothing.
You feel nothing like that's the one.
No.
So every dude that she meet and they have a great date off the rip, in hopes of wanting to smash, and she smashed. She A1.
I don't know what to. Maybe somebody want to answer. I don't understand the question.
I'm saying like
Am I going to view her differently?
yeah, like think about it. The first night you took her out, it was a bomb date, and then she just gave it up to you. You don't ever think about anybody else that she gave it up to the first night.
I mean, any real man is always going to think that if I smashed in an hour, somebody probably did it in 20 minutes.
So would that even be somebody you're gonna want to pursue after you smash it on the first date?
Yeah, well, what that got to do with anything?
It depends. What if you that nigga?
Yeah.
What if you that nigga? Like, what if, like, who only God knows, but what if she never had sex on the first date?
Matter of fact,
And you was that nigga. Like, it just happened. The energy clicked.
yeah. Hold on. What does a past have to do with our future?
Facts.
Right.
Well, that's good. I was just asking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not asking you about what happened in your past. I'm not doing all that shit.
But how? Sorry to cut y'all off. But how do you want us, the females, to answer that Instagram post thing that you said?
Oh,
question.
that's a great question.
Do
Yeah.
you look for a provider? How do you test if someone's a provider in the early stages of a relationship? Like, what makes you see, like, all right, I can count on him? I think that's the best way I could ask.
Walk by faith, not by sight.
I like that. Very true.
I'm dead serious.
Yo.
Because I'm a for the long run. I like I'm not rushing to get into anything. I'm gonna see who you are the first day, and I'm gonna continue. If you make a good impression, like regularly, I don't need too much. When I say too much, not too little either, but I don't need too much. And then I'm just gonna keep watching you. I like watching people. Like I need to figure you out a couple times to know who you are. Like I know how to read people. So if it's a first date and you spending all this money, that could just be for the first date.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that could be your whole check that whole night, that one night.
That PP loan hit.
And I hit you the next day like, hey, I want to go to Roof Chris or whatever. You gonna have to find an excuse. Then I'ma know. Okay, yeah, you was fronting that first night.
Well, wait.
Oh, that don't mean you.
Yeah. We're not gonna say he was fronting that first night because
What if
Oh,
that's-
you gave me your all.
okay, that's
That
fair.
first night.
That's fair.
What if-
Okay, let's
Yeah.
take that back. You gave me your all that first night, so I'm gonna be like, okay, living paycheck to paycheck.
But I lived paycheck to paycheck to impress you because I wanted to make a great impression.
No, it's gonna impress me. I'm gonna be like, oh, I like that. I'm gonna give you a pass on that because I don't care for a steak. Like it's not that deep. You know what I mean?
I could bring you to Applebee's.
Yeah, for sure.
TJF,
I'm
TJF,
gonna have a time at Applebee's.
Chili's,
I don't know about Chili's.
I'm crying. It's the same thing.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's Chili's.
I don't like their wings. I'm a little picky. But Applebee's is cool. But
What's that, a 2 for $20?
Like I said, I'm gonna watch the way you date me, you court me. I'm gonna
Okay.
watch the way you do things. You gotta be able to be in every situation with me. Applebee's, steakhouse, adventurous stuff, or whatever the case. You want to give me money for my I want to see you in all areas to see how well you are consistent with me. Then I'm gonna know you're a provider. You know what I mean? In all stages, not just this 1 or 2 night. Cause you couldn't get me to go out with you on a steakhouse, and you gave me an excuse. I'm not gonna judge you on that.
I like what you're saying, but there's the real question here now. Man doing all this for you. What are you doing for him? Because before you say this, I think this is where a lot of men get caught up, and this is why a lot of men are having a hard time in the world we're living in. Because we have to do so much in the first couple dates.
Yeah.
We gotta impress. We gotta.
Well, what I'm giving back is company, good company,
Okay.
good conversations that I know for a fact you're not finding nowhere else. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Okay. I hear that.
I'm gonna make sure
Talk
of
that
that.
shit. All right.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna make sure you have a good time with my company, right? And then as we going along with our days, then one night I'm gonna hit you with a surprise. Oh no, baby, you can hold your card, I'll pay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh,
Look.
Just
Hold on.
you said,
Why you went like this?
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Body language says a
You're
whole
very-
lot.
If you're very consistent with me, I don't mind paying for a date. Like it's nothing.
I just, Big Jab, what's the most expensive gift you ever bought for a man?
Ooh.
Ooh, why we gotta go back to that?
No, because no reason why I'm asking you that, because the way you shook your
no,
head.
no. That wasn't for y'all.
Who was that for?
That wasn't for y'all.
Who was that for?
She was talking to me. She was handling something.
Stop playing.
I was talking to King.
Oh, okay.
King ain't even in the building now. I told you
Jab
why.
don't want
Yo,
the
Big Jab, why do you be doing this,
Yo,
Big
pause
Jab?
that.
I know we discussed this on many different occasions, but what is the most expensive gift you bought somebody?
A car.
What about you, Farron?
I ain't buy no car. I probably buy like designer stuff. I think the most expensive thing I actually paid for, I guess, is a gift, was like a flight with hotel and all that included. Everything was paid for.
You was going with them?
Yeah, of course. I was going with them, but we ended up not going. I'm not gonna get into that, but we ended up not going.
Shaq, what's the most expensive gift you ever bought somebody?
Money.
Money?
What?
A cash out money. Like money.
Oh.
Yeah, like did what I did in the streets and gave him the whole thing.
Right, like that.
Yeah.
You know what? The most expensive gift I ever bought? Well, I mean, I bought a lot of expensive gifts because, I've been married for 20 years, so I bought a lot of expensive gifts. But the one that means the most to me, I bought my wife a computer back in the days. And this is like because I'm a lot older. So when computers came out, they must have been like maybe $6,000-$7,000 for some bullshit computers.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So and at that time, I was working at Radio Shack, and I was only making like maybe like $9 an hour. If that, no, I don't even think 9. I think maybe about 5. But I got me a Radio Shack credit card. I said anything for my baby girl.
That's a desktop or a laptop.
Desktop at that
The
time.
blue screen.
Yeah, it took me like 20 years to pay that shit off. Because that Radio Shack credit card was crazy. That interest rate was out through the roof. But, it is what it is. Just show my age. But,
Okay.
and we actually did discuss this on before in another podcast. But
Yeah, I remember.
we discussed returning gifts. What about you, sir? Clary, you ever had to return a gift?
Nah.
Nah, not at all?
I
You
don't
said a
return
Radio
nothing.
Shack credit card.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
don't return
right now.
nothing. What's mine is mine. That's it. Like, I still got jewelry till this day from people that I got. I'm not returning a thing.
Do you ask for it back, Jay?
Nah, never.
There we go.
What about you? But if you ask me to borrow some money, and after we break up this relationship, I want my money back.
I feel
Yeah,
like
but
borrow
it
is different.
gotta be a certain
than
number, though.
gifting.
Nah, any number. We ain't together no more. I want it all back. I want my money back. You
Most of
asked
the
to
time-
borrow.
Yeah,
Borrow is
borrow is
different.
different.
Most of the time, charge it to the game, bro.
Nope.
Like, like we broke up. Hey, give me my 1,000 back.
But you borrowed it,
I lent
so
you.
you was
Yeah,
supposed to have
borrow is
intention
like-
of giving
Yeah,
it back.
That's your word.
but I ain't gonna hold you up though. When it comes to a significant other, I'm not even gonna say spouse. When it comes to a significant other, there's no such thing as borrow.
Yeah, it is.
You could have said it, but in my head, I really didn't care. Like I already, especially the way I budget my bread, it's like if I gave it, I'm good already. Like I didn't give it to be broke.
You know what, Shaq?
Yeah, but you don't want it to be a continuous thing. So say if you really
your
need that money
significant other.
back at some point, you could be giving away, and there's one time you want that money back. So you say, "Yo, I'm expecting you to get it." Give
To
me
the
this
person that
money.
was your significant other.
Yeah,
Yeah, Shaq,
it
I'm-
happens. You don't know, like certain
nah.
circumstances. Like,
I borrowed money from my wife.
I feel like borrow
Yeah,
is
but
different.
Your wife,
a-
your wife is.
I
Still
feel
here.
like if I ask you for
Alright,
some
borrow.
bread, that's different from me saying, babe, let me borrow some
Borrow,
money.
yeah.
I'm gonna give it back to you. Like I'm giving back to you on Thursday, so I know you expect it when to get it back.
the wording.
That's
Yeah.
no, she's right. It's the wording. But here's my thing though. Like, That kind of offends me. It offends me even hearing y'all say that.
What the, to borrow
Imagine,
some money?
imagine you my girl and you have to say, "Let me borrow money."
Then
Like,
All right, so you know
Then I
I
love
respect you if I try to give it back to you and you tell me to keep it.
Yeah.
exactly.
Alright,
Wait,
cool,
hold
let me
on.
keep
Wait,
it,
hold
but
on.
Exactly.
Hold
Give
on.
me that
don't tell
opportunity
me
to
borrow
come
and not
through.
give it back.
I also think that we may be looking at borrowing. If she says to you, I want to buy some red bottom shoes to go with my girlfriends, and I don't have the $1,000 right now. Can I borrow the $1,000? That's a different type of borrowing versus can I borrow money to keep my
pay
lights
the
on?
bills and shit like
Yeah,
that.
so I think there's two different borrowing. I think when you want to live beyond your means and do that kind of stuff.
But this is my thing, right? Even though this is their significant other, do they have to tell you what they're borrowing the money for?
There we go. I was about to say it don't matter. I agree. No, no. I'm with
Shit.
that.
Like, if I
I'm
say I'm
with that.
borrowing
To
some
be
money,
honest
I'm
with you,
borrowing some money.
There we go.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit.
respectfully, it's
agree.
none of my business. I'm with her. Like,
I agree.
Like, you're right. It is a little fuzzy. Like, damn, she's about to buy red bottles, or damn, this person needs to pay their light bill. But it's like, once you took the step to borrow and you asking me, I'm not. I don't care what you used it for. Like, supposedly you're gonna.
No. That's how people get abused. That's how relationships get.
That's if it's consistent.
Yeah.
That goes back with Tafari.
But also remember this, and I need all y'all to look at me clearly when I say this. So every one of y'all, be careful the monsters y'all are raising, because when you give a woman and let her have free reign over your pockets, you can't come to her a year from now and go, "What are you doing?" She's gonna be like, "I've been doing this. Why should I change now?"
Yeah.
Patterns.
Of course.
So yeah,
That's why I say the borrowing thing. If you're using that word, it's your word. Like,
Yeah.
it's my word. Like, I say I'm gonna give it back. I'm gonna give it back.
Right.
I don't care if we in a relationship. It just shows character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it back.
Nah, you're right. That's nice.
And
But
even if you be like, yo, keep that, I'm be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that I'm gonna
Thank
keep.
you.
But I
I'ma
had all
still go
intention
by
of
that.
giving it back to you, and I gave it back to you.
nah, that's cute, and that's what's up.
And then
That's
I'm gonna
good as
know.
moral.
Then I'm gonna know, like, oh, babe, can I have $1,000? Can I get $1,000? Then I'll know how to use my words with you. But
Yeah, nah, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. Call me bugging. I don't think. I'm with y'all. There's a mature sense to it, just like what, especially like what Jay said, because Jay been married 20 years. So 20 years of time, it's like you're gonna run through a lot of like ups and downs and stuff like that. So whatever. But I don't know, bro. It bothers me to think of someone who I say is my significant other, for them to have to use the word borrow. Like even if, like, mind you, I'm the type of nigga, like, while I'm giving it to you, I'm like, yo, whatever, like.
yeah.
I really get offended. The fuck you talking about borrow, baby?
So
So
then that's
just
it.
like that.
So
Fuck you
then
talking about
that's
borrow?
when the conversation need to be had. Like, oh, you don't gotta borrow anything from me.
Yeah, borrow is
well,
crazy in a relationship.
I think too in a relationship you're gonna have that one person who's going to have great money management skills.
Yeah.
You're not the money management skills, Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you might have the woman now who has more money management who will say to you like, "All right, Shaq, I got this. You know, I borrowed it from you. You keep it. I do whatever I
I'm the
want with
money
it."
management.
Well, then you got to get your money back.
Yeah.
He don't got to. He said his
Easy.
relationship. He said what it is.
I'm gonna say why.
No.
He
I
can
like
save
what
it for another
I like
time
what
she
Jad
asks
just said.
him.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though, but I make bread. So it's like I charge it to the game. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's something,
That's
a
your-
flaw in me, but it's like I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Like what y'all was describing earlier, a hustler. Jay could tell you. That's what I am. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it back. So I don't, unless you say some outrageous number like, yo, Shaq, let me borrow a 20 ball. Oh, I need that back. Give me that.
All right, so there's a number.
It's a number.
there's a number.
Alright, so
It's
like,
a number to
That's
him.
a number. That's
Okay.
what I
Yeah.
mean with the like.
yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
what I mean.
So,
You're right.
so yeah, okay. So
Can't
yeah,
abuse it.
maybe not 500, not 1,000, but
But 1,000 under.
okay. So yeah,
Yeah, that's like.
so that's like life change. I think that's like, I think at the end of the day is like prime example. So your girl says, "Can you help me get a car?" Right? Cool. I got a car payment. Now she's telling you, "Yo, I'm not making that payment this month," and then the next month, then the next month, the next month. Now you just took over another responsibility. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. Like when people say certain things, that's the monster we create.
Right.
I'm gonna tell that same girl she better start doing Grubhub and Uber. Fucking Amazon Express. Nah, cause you're not gonna. That goes back to what you're saying.
Hold
You're
on,
not gonna
no.
walk over me.
That's
But wait,
what
hold
I
on. No,
said.
the car payment is under 2,000. It's only 1,200. You gotta be.
Got it, right?
No,
You got
no,
it, right?
like
Mister,
I
you
said,
got it.
No, but like you said, like nah, it's a pattern, and you just gotta pay attention to the pattern. Like if if you know one time, Jav gets money every month. Like Jav gets bread, and then out of nowhere, she had a bad week. Like her car got hit, and then like she had to pay. She had to give her mom bread, and then like she had to do other things. And she said, "Shaq, can I just get 1,000 this week?" Cool.
Different story.
It's
I respect that.
Different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
It's,
that.
it's someone that like
They just run.
YSL bags, hair done every week, and now they're like, let me get 1,000. And then the next week, let me get 1,000.
Oh, no.
She's out with her friends. She's in the club. She buys
Right.
Don Julio.
But she's not borrowing it. She's just asking for money.
But that goes back to the getting walked over. Cause
Yeah.
it's like,
Or the monster that
Yeah.
you
yeah,
created.
like when you start,
Okay.
you created a monster now. It's like, well, bitch, you might as well call it allowance then at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And especially if she's coming to you to actually lend you money to go hang out with her friends.
Yeah, shit like
blow
that.
that. Nah, that's why crazy to me. That's what I'm saying. That's why there has to be some type of money management in any type of relationship.
You got to see the necessities. You got to see, like, what is she using that money for?
I thought it didn't matter.
No, the first time. Correct.
Okay.
But went back to, like,
The
when you're building-
consistency of keep asking,
Imagine
asking.
someone, even down to when y'all said the car payment. You might got like 3 months out of me. Might.
Shit.
Shorty,
3?
you notice the 15th
you
or
on
the 1st.
DJ.
You notice the 15th or the 1st every month. She's like, baby, I need the car note. What?
So
When did he got a call that
When
he
did-
had to start
when
paying
did
the bill?
When did it happen? Like,
Right.
You want automatic payments?
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said Shaq. Shaq said 3. Especially if we bought that car together, I'm gonna be sitting there with you going. You do know that's $479 due on the 15th of every month. Are you sure? Do we need to push the date back a little further? Does your check fall on that date? I mean, are you sure? You do know we have insurance you got to pay too as well, right? Are you sure you can handle all of this?
Right.
Because once you agree to and the funny part about it is, even though I'm making light of this, but if a person can't keep their word with that, they can't keep their word in anything else in a relationship.
Exactly.
as far as the borrowing,
Yeah.
Exactly. It shows
back to when you said
responsibility.
in the previous episode, where you said people have bad. Both of y'all said it. People have bad days, bad weeks,
Yeah.
bad months, bad 10 years.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What if
Yeah.
that person's really having a bad? Like, what if that person had all intentions to pay you back, and then something else happened again? And something else happened again. How do you
Communication. As long as you're talking to me and I know exactly what's
answer.
happening.
Good answer. Good answer. That's a fact.
As long as I know what's happening.
Communication, and if you know that the person before that, like before all of that happened, was handling their business, then it's like, all right, I know you're gonna get back on your feet, and when you get back on your feet, we good. Like,
Yeah, but I also feel like, what are you doing to get back on your feet?
I'm
Are
gonna
you
make
just
sure you
sitting
get
there
it back on. I'm
moping?
on your ass.
Like, you gotta be
Playing video
doing some
games all
shit.
Yeah, no, I'm on your ass. If you like, it's not no what if.
Remember, you know, he playing the video game to get the bread.
No, he's playing the video. He's learning to play the video game so he can make the millions.
How long do you have with that?
Yeah, that's some shit.
Woo.
That's some shit. I mean, I'm an entrepreneur. I believe in entrepreneurship. So if somebody is building themselves up to get to a place, if it's video games or whatever, I'm gonna just have to trust the process.
Right, how long is the process that until you're?
It
not
ain't no
trusting
how long, cause I'm gonna make sure I'm good.
That's the investment?
No,
You
but how
invested?
long with my process are
With
you
your
willing
process?
to stand by? Like, what if literally,
It's
like,
not really how long. It depends on how hard you working for it.
let's say I have the whole setup, the
You
whole
can
nine.
have the setup.
But
It's
for
the
a
drive.
Year, for a year, I'm just playing games and I'm unemployed and I'm not getting
A
money.
year is little for me.
Ooh.
That's nothing. A year is nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
A year is nothing. I done been in
it-
those spaces.
That's real support.
Wait, hold time out.
Yeah.
Time out. Is that man living with you?
like as far as me paying the bills.
Yes.
I'm about
Answer
to
it
cry.
now.
I'm not glad.
Answer it now. Answer it now. That's a fact. No, good question. Good question.
Right, Jane? That's
Is the
right.
man living with you?
If he's living with
Because how he was supposed to pay his rent when he just playing video games? Like, come on. For a year.
I had to see something before the whole I'm trying to get my gaming streams up or whatever. I gotta see how you could have took care of me before that, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll pay a couple bills, and then
You know what's crazy?
You can
I know
fuck with-
you're
you can-
responsible.
You can fuck with a local rapper.
I can curse.
yeah.
Fuck no.
Why not? They inspiring
What if
rappers.
they inspired?
Yeah.
What if they tried? Same shit.
If they trash, fuck no.
They mixtape.
Damn.
The meaning of trash is different.
Yeah, yeah.
Different people's ears love different things.
That's a fact.
Hold on.
Okay.
The mixtape is
You
lit.
got a point.
They're getting streams. They're just not getting no money from it.
So this is where she comes in.
They're
as
doing a lot of
woman.
free. They're doing a lot of.
Then
Free
Then you
shows.
gotta have multiple streams. Like you gotta have multiple ways of how to hustle and get some money.
What age should I start rapping if it wasn't working?
There's no age. There's no age. There's people that made it at like 40s and stuff like that.
You know what though? I feel like I want to kick a verse right now.
As long, if your, to me,
Hold on,
if
hold
your
on.
music is fire and
Hold
I
on.
see the response, go ahead, do you?
Jay, let me hear something.
You don't want to hear
I've
nothing.
been feeding
You
it.
don't want to hear nothing from me. You know what I mean? I'm
Listen,
40.
y'all messed up on the freestyle in the beginning.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
do it
Oh.
now. Like, let's run it.
All right. 45. I still got a dream. Ooh, I got cataracts. And I still got racks.
Yo,
And now I'm on Hate Me Now podcast.
Dre, cut this part out. Cut this part out, Dre.
It was bad? Shaq, my verse is bad?
Did a little one too.
Boy said 45 with cataracts.
No, I said, I still can see the cream. Got cataracts.
Could only be me. I'm gonna sign up for AARP.
Yo, Big Jab, but I kick mine. Now you got to do yours.
No, I told you in the next two, I got you. I got you in the next two.
You know what? You look like you rap too, Big Five.
Huh?
Who, me?
You look like you rap.
I do a little something.
I can tell.
Let's hear
I can
Sensei.
tell.
Y'all not about to hear nothing. Nothing.
I mean, I think things have actually been pretty good. I want to say thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I think we kind of came to a mutual understanding about this. So I think me and Shaq definitely agree with that. We probably would have paid for the nails.
So y'all don't find anything wrong with her asking?
Yeah, Javani, would you have asked if your nails wasn't done and a guy was trying to take you out on a date and you like, hey, this is a perfect opportunity to speak to this guy and tell him my nails not done. Let's see if he pay for it. Would you do it?
Yeah.
Wait,
You would ask him.
Yeah.
you do know I said I would pay for it. I didn't say that there was nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
I would still be looking at her like you might be a thirsty chick.
Oh yeah, and
depends on
then
what
the
she-
end of the night you're expecting a little something, a little sprinkle.
Nah,
Yeah.
This is my whole thing, right? If he want to take you on a date and he wants you to be at the top of the top and you don't feel at your best, right? You don't got you want to be prepared for the date. You want to look good for him.
Or what she could really say is, maybe we could go on a date next week when I got myself together.
right. She could say that too, but what if she's not there?
It depends on the chick.
And for me, I'm not gonna lie. Right? I don't really ask people for money.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like my pride.
You do
Yeah.
you do know the same way females look at like broke people, you know, we look at females and be like, yo, she a broke chick too.
Sometimes girls don't ask for money, but they throw out. They
Insinuate.
throw out
Little
what
hints?
they need. Like a girl won't say, "Hey, I need my nails done," but you'll be like, "Hey, what you doing Saturday?"
Go to get my nails
I
done.
want no. What you doing Saturday? You free? I want to take you out. My hair's not done. My nails not done. And then the conversation might go on, but she was either testing you or she was really just telling you her
That's
hair's not
true.
done.
That's
so it's one or
true.
the other. And sad to say, I'm usually the guy that falls for it and be like, "All right, so what we doing about it?"
So if I was back in if I was still out there in the field, would I probably be like, how much your hair? And she'd be like, let's say she'd be like 800. I'm like, you know what, I got a cool 200 for you.
No, I don't pay. I stay away from hair.
I don't like that.
Why not?
I got a 200 for you. Keep that. I said 800.
So you want the whole 800?
I want the whole 800 or more than 800.
Wait, so you gonna ask him?
I don't. Me personally, I don't like asking. I don't feel right asking for anything. I'd rather you just fill me out and give me the money, and then I'll be like, okay, cool.
That's the test.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I'm a tester.
And guess what?
No, we all are. We all are.
You know
I'm a
what
tester.
And my test was, you gonna take this $200,
But I don't-
and you're gonna tell me no because you want the whole 800. And now I'm gonna be like, do you have the 8? And if you tell me you ain't got the 8, I'm gonna be like, you was $200 closer.
Okay, good point. Good point. But I didn't
Well, I feel
say
like
I was
that's a
gonna
fact
say
though.
no.
Don't say the name.
I said what I would want. I would want you to give me the
got you.
full 800 or more. But I didn't say I would say no. I would just look at it as I would like note it.
I showed Jav. I just had to do that. Literally. I showed.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Just had to do what?
Give some funds.
Okay. Okay.
I just
Well,
had to
that's
do.
right.
And mind you, no, and this is the talking sage. Like this is the 2 weeks.
Well, I hope you're not getting taken advantage of.
Right.
Can't take advantage of me. Trust me, because like one thing, my eyes is open. I keep one eye open. CBS.
If I'm getting money, I'm reciprocating the energy, or I'm giving something back to you in some type of way.
Nah, no,
Like, I'm not expecting you to do anything for me. Like, and I'ma always keep it in my mind. Like, yo, this guy just spent this on me. This guy just did this for me. Like, it's gonna be on my mind all the time. Like, I'm not taking it and be like, oh yeah, he gave me all of this money. Like, I don't feel like that's cool.
Let me ask you a question, right? How do you feel about the girls that you give money to when they go shopping, right? And they bought everything for everybody and themselves, but they didn't even remember to give you a pair of fucking socks. Like, how do you feel about that?
How do I know she bought stuff for everybody else?
She bought only for her fucking self. She asked you for $800 to go shopping.
that
I mean, I don't expect nothing back.
Oh, and you didn't.
I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
it's
I don't
like
expect nothing back from
a
that.
real man. And this is kind of what we was talking about a couple weeks ago. Like a real man, I don't know. I don't expect shit from nobody.
Yeah, me either.
Like I live like that. I live
That's
not
true.
expecting what everyone will do for me. Like
Right.
what I do, like I don't. So it's like when you don't have expectations,
No disappointment.
there we go. There's no disappointment because I didn't expect it.
I could
Right.
tell you something that would piss me off though. So boom, you asked for $800. I pay for $800 here. We got to dinner now, and you over taking these Instagram posts and don't even got me included in it.
All right.
Oh, you're so funny.
I'm crying. Yo, Jay, we got to save this one for another one. Y'all already know what it is, guys. It's that Hate Me Now podcast. Not just a podcast, but a lifestyle. So if you fuck with us then don't forget to keep fucking with us now. You already know. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.